Dummy.
You felt like your shit should have won or something?
Nah, I just, I lost. Nigga, fuck you. Nah, I really forgot. But Cheeto did say you won.
You were hating on me, man. I ain't getting no
I
text
forgot.
message picture.
Cheeto, I'm just telling. Normally I send a screenshot text message. I'm just telling him he won.
Congrats, Hooter.
He hating on me.
Big week for you last week, huh?
Oh, currency. We forgot about currency. We'll bring that up in music.
I had it.
But Cheeto said that Cheeto once sent it to me. He said it's riding, but then to us said it wasn't good.
Yeah, I don't like that one. I don't. And you know I rock with that
I hadn't got a chance to listen to it for real. Not fully, but the little couple that I started with, it sounded like a Harry Fraud currency vibe.
Yeah, we'll get there. We don't want to go too early. We ain't got no topics. We're going to go straight to music and sports.
Why you start where you start?
No, I started with telling you Cheeto that you won.
Oh, thank you, Cheeto. Because Stark was going to tell me you hating on me. He trying to see if he going to win today.
No, I ain't got to worry about you over there.
Well, Todd, he going to give it to me for the socks or some shit. He going to be like the socks. It was different.
Look, I ain't got to worry about that. I got a good chance this week.
Cheeto been giving shoe wins for lotion. Oh, he had lotion on. He had lotion on. He win.
Yeah, the Vans kind of grew on me.
Yeah, man.
You got a dog in the fight that week, stuff.
No,
I got a chance, man.
No,
Like, Jordan tennis shoe wearing that.
nigga over with.
Like Jordan tennis shoe wearing.
Little skateboard computer hacker wearing ass shoes he got on that bit.
It's so comfortable.
I ain't got to worry about you this week though. Cheeto, you make me wrong, man.
You thought that last week.
What you mean?
You thought that last week. I ain't had a chance last week.
Oh, my boy said, was that last week when I told you he said he glad that it's another name out there other than Cheeto?
Yeah.
To my pickle.
Wait, hold on, bro. I had no comments last week. How the hell your dunk?
Don't talk to me about it, bro. I didn't pick myself.
Shout out Cheeto, man. Cheeto.
Thought you should have won last week?
Yeah, and
I just thought about what I had on last
see
week.
what you
There was
started,
some feet
Cheeto?
down there, man.
Yeah, some feet.
Yeah,
You weren't even I was last, I think. It was Hootie, Can't Get Right was next.
I was third.
Yeah, you was back there, my nigga.
Call mine bums, man. They didn't ran his course.
You don't believe that.
They ran his course.
You don't believe that.
They ran his course.
You don't believe that.
They get a good five wears. That's crazy, man. Like shoe wears have a limit. You think?
Hell yeah, because I ain't putting the mochas on more than once a month.
It said Hoot 231 champ got to give an honorable mention to CGR's Cocaine Whites. That's right for the summer.
What he had on some F.O.s ones?
I don't know what
He had on sixes.
some crooked toes threes.
Dummy.
Some slew footed fives.
They point inward. That's the commercial. They point inward.
Slew footed fives. Nigga. Make sure you find that picture there with the bitch when you make the clip up.
Like he do that on purpose. Bending his toes inward. Stop doing that.
Yeah, I didn't have to say that when I wasn't there to defend myself. But here we go. You're tuning in to the Dummies Podcast. I'm Stop.
I'm Todd.
I'm Hootie.
And we back like we never left, because like we said every week, we never leave. It's episode 232. Yes, 232 consistent episodes from the consistent one. It's past July 1st. That's all I'm gonna say. Y'all don't need to know what's gonna happen after July 1st, but be prepared to see us more, hear us more, and have to participate more.
A lot of us.
Yeah, man, we working on a little something behind the scenes.
Right.
Some of it you're gonna see up front. Some of it's gonna roll out over the next couple of months, but it's definitely gonna be some differences to be had. You know,
I've been working on my attractive too. You know what I'm saying?
how's it
For
going?
July 1st.
You been feeling or you been
Oh
striving?
no, man. Movie star skin, man. Movie star skin is what I've been trying to, obtain.
What you been like moisturizing? and shit?
Exfoliating and all that, boy. I'm trying to get there, man.
Heating pad and all on your face.
No, I don't do all the mask and all that yet. I should though. Somebody sent me this skin regimen.
Wash
I'm
your
gonna
face.
try it. I wash my face daily.
Was it? So it was like you saw this dude and you were like, hey man, look how I get face skin
Like you. I want that smooth.
Yeah,
Good.
hey, how you get? Hey, let me get your face skin. That's wild,
Let me get
dog.
your face skin?
Face skin.
Get it smooth. How I get it smooth like that?
You asked the
Face
nigga
skin.
for his face skin?
Honestly,
regimen?
no, man. The girl kind of put me on a little while back, and I just been falling into it. So.
Okay. So the girl put you on.
Yeah, she put
Okay.
I can't lie. I got to give credit what credit.
Thought
is
you
due.
was like just in the gym. And like, hey, bro, what you put on your face?
Oh no,
that's
I ain't,
AI,
that ain't
my
even
boy.
a conversation to have. Chill,
I'm just trying to figure out what you was doing.
no, just at the crib, and hey, let's get guinea pigging for real.
Yeah,
Put it on,
guinea pig.
yeah.
I'm telling you, but that shit I use, boy, I move and start skin.
That's what I'm talking about.
I use water.
You can get my resume.
Water, alcohol
Send me your
pad from
resume,
here.
man.
That nigga don't look like he use lotion that much.
Alcohol pad from here.
How do you put lotion on?
That's it.
I've been greasing up. I've been look. You can see I'm shining. I
your
got some
skin
moisturizer.
on.
I did a shoot Thursday. And she gave me some body moisturizer. So I'm
That's
trying
the first
and it
thing.
smell good.
You ain't had
It
nothing at
felt
home
good.
when young.
Now I use coconut oil, but my face, I really don't like putting stuff on my face.
Why?
I just don't like to. I don't know. I feel like it'll break my face. The only thing I do is I get an alcohol pad and scrub my skin. But other than that, I don't
Hey
put
man,
nothing on my
finding face regimen is a motherfucker. I remember one time.
that shit.
I think
I
it
don't
was
like
Baron
putting
Punk ass. Tell me some. Hey man, you need to try to use that African soap. But I started using that shit.
Breaking
bruh.
out proud.
I look like an alligator by the guy. Dude. I had scales coming out of my shit. I was like, what? That shit was so dry.
Water and alcohol pads. It's the only
But that
thing hit
shit, boy,
face,
my
bro.
shit was crackling, cuz.
Damn. Yeah. Don't whatever that product. Yeah. Don't go back.
No,
to that.
I didn't. Definitely. I got my shit now, and that shit like it.
I've been
it's
told
perfect.
I got good skin though. You know what I'm saying? It ain't bad.
You niggas starting to pod off with skin.
Yeah. We should. Man.
This the topic.
Yeah, good topic. Right? But nah, man, we back in this thing recording, man. It's Sunday, feeling good. Joe out of commission for this week, but he'll be back like he never left.
Yeah.
With some more lies and wrong shit to talk about, but it's cool.
Like Lil Wayne ain't street.
Yeah, you know. Whatchamacallit bigger than
Harlow bigger than Uzi.
Yeah.
Damn.
But I about to just give you some good takes, don't it? Damn, I wish he was here.
No, he don't. No.
Could just be wrong.
Right.
but where we at with the hoop?
Man, week been good, man. Shouts out to my boy and his wife. He can't be here because it's her birthday. They celebrate. Happy birthday to her.
Happy
I hope y'all
birthday.
enjoy our trip, man. But my week been cool, man. Went over there real quick. When this was it Thursday? Thursday had a little quick shot with him before I came in to my shoot. But happy birthday to her. But that's all I did, man. I actually worked a whole lot more as a regular work. It's not like it was nothing extra. It's just regular work is extra now. So it was that. Then did shoots. Then had some editing to do, man. Then I slept a lot too. That feels good, fool.
That's what happened when you're a big wig now, man.
I ain't big enough now. I
You big
I gotta
wig,
get
man.
bigger. I want to get big. Well, I need to get bigger, man. And we always come here and talk about that. Like if I never get more, I'm satisfied. I'm cool. I don't know if satisfied is the word, but I do want more.
You're not
When you
complacent.
get it, you be like, dang, I need some more.
Yeah, I was just gonna say you don't get complacent, and that's commendable.
Who
you
I
know
was
what I'm
talking to? I was talking to some. It might have been a therapist. It was like the top of the mountain. What do you do when you're at the top of the mountain? Find another motherfucking mountain.
Nah, you gotta keep.
Yeah.
To me, if you at the top of a mountain, you gotta keep working to stay at the top of the mountain because you can't.
Right.
You can't. You know,
You can fall.
just the way you had to work to get there, you gotta work to stay there.
If you fall, you gonna
Yeah,
die.
yeah. Cause
Yeah.
and it's easy to fall because like
Yeah,
you know,
yeah.
once you at that top, if what you feel is your top, most of the time, shit, it's only one way to go, and that's down. Shit, shit. So
Don't fall. Don't
you gotta
tumble,
keep
my
working.
nigga. But that's been my week, man. Work. How about you, young Tizzle?
More the same. I had a little time off from the second job this week, but work. Shout out to my older brother too, man. It was his 50th on the 1st of July.
His
so
50ths.
I did say that.
more than one of them.
Yeah.
That nigga,
His 50th.
Dummy.
That nigga got one next week too.
That's what happened when you turn 50. You get 3 birthdays.
Shit, yeah.
You should.
But
Shit. That's a
shout out to my
celebration.
older brother though, man. What else I did this week? Oh, went out to the pool with the girls, man. It's summertime outside. I'm telling you. So
It's hot.
yeah, yeah.
Is it
boy.
officially summer yet? Not based off
Yeah.
temperature.
Yeah, nigga, May something start summer, ain't it? Ain't that the first day?
And
of
it
summer?
kicked in. I don't know. but
Based
it's
off
here.
temperature, my nigga, it's summer.
Or is it June? It's May or June. One of them motherfuckers.
My grass is feeling the goddamn heat.
I know what that nigga did. That nigga told me. What that nigga said? What that nigga said? You can feast on the fuck yous with extra onions and a side of kiss my dick.
That's why I was
I had to write that shit down. I said,
That's a quotable, boy. Now,
but
that's
you
a
can feast
quotable.
on the fuck yous with an extra onion and a side of kiss my dick.
Who you order that at?
Like damn.
That's a hell of a menu.
Okay.
That's a menu, that, my boy.
Man, slow up. See, I told you, man. Y'all nigga won't let a nigga live moments down, man.
What you mean?
That was a good moment. Yeah. It shouldn't be lived down. It should be celebrated.
That should be celebrated.
Yeah,
that's an ugly moment, man. I'm not.
Oh, and Dad, you better watch out. I had fun doing your job, man. You better watch out.
My boy coming for you.
It's all right right there when you hit that angle.
Ooh, pain. Bow. Right on the word.
Yeah, like on the word.
Right on the reaction. Like,
but I'm telling one of the best times is when you hit that wide on time. Like when you come in to that top and you know it's about to be everybody, so you hit that wide right on time. Yeah,
that's some shit you just gotta know.
Yeah, that shit smooth.
It's a feeling, man.
It's a feeling. You got
the next word.
It's like dancing in that thing.
Like music, poetry, but with words that you're talking.
Yeah, see.
That sounds like the one of them Tide quotes with the onions.
Y'all so funny. But no, man, that pool thing was cool, man. Like I said, if y'all off, we should just hang out at the pool, man. Come over, man. Somebody, bring your kids and just hang out at the pool.
I'm like bougie now, man. If I go to the pool, I want it to be a rooftop pool with limited people.
You don't need to come on my spot. You know what I'm saying? I ain't got that at my
just
shit.
don't want the pool.
No.
This one got water in it.
Got water, goddamn.
Is that okay?
Supply.
Got some lunch up. I got the water, goddamn. God damn.
What I'm saying is it's time for a man strip. That's what I'm saying. That's basically what
I'm telling you what I got.
This nigga gonna tell you. This nigga opened right out the gate with 16 dates of why he can't go.
Right.
I can't go this date. Man, y'all niggas just let me know what
Give
we
me a
doing.
date and I'll tell you.
Yeah.
And
I can't wait.
Hey, 98 dates he couldn't go to.
We definitely need it, but I can't wait till when it finally happens, though. That's going to be dope. But for the most part, man, like I said, outside from work and hanging out with the girls, it's been my week, man. How about you, Stock?
Another work week. Yeah. Just work. I don't think nothing too crazy.
Y'all boy old and boring now, man. Work.
Too crazy happened. Did we go anywhere? Nope. See? Didn't even do nothing. So it was just a normal ass
week.
We
don't have to live through Joe next week.
I'm telling you.
He's the adventurer.
Yeah, live through Joe.
Well, hopefully we get to do something this week. We can come talk about it, goddammit.
Yeah.
It was a gratitude week.
It was.
Yeah,
and that's what a normal week is. A regular week when nothing happens is the gratitude week. Or the week you can just get together. Sometimes you got to just go to work every day of the week.
Yeah.
Otherwise,
this is a short week this week, though.
How you getting paid if you ain't going to just go to work?
Yeah. Looking forward to that.
You know what I'm saying?
I did want to come on here and kind of clear up a little bit of something I did last week in regards to the Chicago shooting. Mm-hmm. It was at that time it was reported that the mom had encouraged him to do that. That was wrong. It don't seem like that happened. But they did drop charges for the mother and the son who, for people who may not remember that his mom was getting punched on and the son shot to defend his mother. So they dropped all charges on that. And it looked like she's countersuing. She's going to sue the city or whoever she's suing for the incident. So I just wanted to clear that up because I did make it like it was like something she said because that's what the reports were at that time. That's why it's kind of tricky. Jumping out
can't always be first.
Yeah, jumping out with stores, but I just want to make sure I correct it on the backside.
Or can you sometimes be first then come back and correct it, depending on what it is.
And as long as you're not standing on your mistake, then it's always gonna be correct.
But is it sometimes just wrong to do?
No, who it is?
What's
okay
that?
To apologize and be wrong.
No. I ain't talking about that. I'm saying,
hey, who? Come on, now.
I'm saying like to initially say it, to initially be, come out with this story that's wrong. Because if you don't do that, then sometimes you ain't gonna have nothing to talk about.
Yeah, and I mean, stories are always evolving. But what we saw a lot, I never forget that I think it was the Dallas shooting. We learned that like episode 20, like stuff changed so much. So sometimes it's okay to just say what happened, but then
Baltham Jean.
Yeah, I think that's who it was. But like, things can change. They evolve, and that's why them people get on the news. I know we get mad at it, and they be like, "Hey, man, we got to investigate and see what the investigation
You
leads."
need to know something now.
Yeah, because shit be turning. Like, I've been and got out there and said this, and then that be wrong.
Right.
Especially with stuff like that. Reports, the early reports, oftentimes don't be kind of accurate. So,
right.
So yeah, I want to make sure we followed up. I also learned too this week, and I already knew this, but it's amazing how lack of attention people have now. I was trying to send something to somebody. It was about 15 minutes. It was real informative information that they had been looking for. And the first thing they said, "Man, I ain't watching that shit 15 minutes."
I do understand that, and I agree with it too. Because I've been noticing that my attention time span has been shorter and shorter and shorter.
But why ask for it if you like?
Because you like once. I don't know. You be needing it, you be wanting it, then you get it. Be like, if it ain't 2 minutes, if it ain't a TikTok, if you can't tell me the span of a TikTok, I don't want it.
You might,
or the span of a story, or some people.
It's bad though, but it's a lot of people like that.
Yeah, ADHD is real, man.
Yeah, I feel like the way they give us all these things and make us like that. Cause man, sometimes in a work day,
technology, boy,
not even a work day,
for real. But like you got to look at that. Like it makes you not
like.
Have to just
before I catch myself, like, all right, I'm finna listen to music. 2 minutes in, I want to listen to pod. 3 seconds in, I'm on scrolling, working. Call, like, you know what I'm saying? It'd be so many different things that be going on in the course of a second.
Yeah.
No doubt.
You ain't lying.
It's everybody though. It ain't just the 15. I'll try to watch the 15 minutes, but it'd be hard because if it ain't a TV show, then I'm probably not gonna watch it.
But that's what I'm saying. The TV show would be longer than that 15 minutes.
I know, but
that you asked for.
I be like watching it on the TV though. I rarely watch 15-minute stuff on my phone for real.
Man, you know what I've been getting a kick out of watching? Y'all be seeing
something crazy, probably.
Kind of, maybe. But y'all ever see these the couples that like got divorced or that long-term couples and like you follow both of them and they be on the internet dueling it out? Yeah. But like they be trying to be subtle, but you know.
I see that shot. Be like, I see that shot. I see what you're doing right now.
That shit be funny as fuck, boy. Nigga be stunned on their ass. They be in Dubai.
Right, that's your response to him last week.
Life still moving. Mm-hmm. Then they be with just the corner. You just see the nigga hand in the background.
Yeah.
Date me.
Both of them fronting until another one of them get happy again, if that makes sense. Till you move on and show us your next spouse or whatever it is. Both of y'all still the same. Both of y'all.
But why do you do that again though? Like,
do what again?
You put yourself through that again. If you've been with that person for the longest, like
I don't know.
What you mean?
Like get married again, or
why would you get married again?
Yeah,
I don't know.
For the same reason you get married the first time.
You think
but
it's
if it
gonna
didn't
last
work
forever?
the first time,
it's a different person.
That don't mean it's gonna not last the second time. But I could still understand if you don't want to do it again.
Yeah,
I feel you.
I get the thought.
I get both of them. I get both of them. I have which one in my mind I would do, but it ain't gonna never happen. But
way to smooth that out, boy.
Yeah, it ain't gonna happen. But I understand both sides of it. If you want to get married,
way to smooth that one out. That nigga.
If you want to get married again, cool. If you never want to get married again, cool. It's your preference. Which is I be feeling like it's with everything.
Yeah,
it's your preference.
Yeah, it is. One bad experience shouldn't spoil it.
This is true.
You didn't went skating and fell out. Got your ass up and skated again.
Perfect analogy.
You made it.
you didn't almost drowned in the pool. Now you the lifeguard.
You didn't know how to swim when you first got that water.
You know what I'm saying? So
all those are perfect analogies.
Face your fears, my boy. Sometimes it's okay to be like, no, I don't want to face my fears. Yeah. Oh, it's not a fear. I just don't want to do it again.
Yeah, I was just about to say. Sometimes you just be like, nah, I don't think that's what I want to do no more.
That ain't for me.
Yeah,
I get it. I know we talked about this before.
Like a roller coaster.
I was just thinking about it. I don't know if y'all remember we was talking about that fully electric car that's a car and airplane. Well, the FAA just passed the regulation that they cleared it. So now you can accept pre-orders. It's $300,000 to buy the car.
Tesla Jr.
Yeah. You finna see a lot of niggas stunning.
You finna see a lot of niggas crashing.
A lot of niggas stunning.
They gonna stunt to
the niggas in the tree.
They gonna stunt the dead. They gonna stunt right to death.
So different from driving on the road.
See that, man? It's like
only like Duval probably can get away with stunt, like because he's taking his little pilot stuff.
He's a real certified pilot.
Right.
Yeah. Nigga, JoJo can't do that.
This is
true.
He
can, but he won't go be a pilot.
But nigga gonna buy that.
Nigga gonna have a fake license and shit.
Ross gonna be driving in the yard, man. If I don't go no higher than 10 feet, I should be straight. Yeah. Boom.
He done hit a cow.
How nigga rationalize that shit? Man, if I just take it, I'm gonna go about 15, but I ain't gonna go high. I'm about 10 feet, 20 feet.
Hitting all kind of trees.
I can survive 20 feet.
I ain't going over 6 feet.
I don't know how to
you gonna hit a mountain, but you gonna hit at 20 feet. Boom. That damn power line, that bitch right there got
fried. Wing stop.
You gonna hit
wing stop.
Yes, sir. You gonna hit that power line, and that's gonna be all she wrote.
Everybody ain't gonna have that though, man.
I would hope so.
I'm scared of flying,
but I think a nigga just gonna have that bitch collecting dust. Like a nigga like Floyd Mayweather might just get that bitch and be like,
nah, he gonna have a nigga to fly for him though.
But yeah, but
that's the niggas gonna
why get the motherfucker though?
JoJo ain't about to have it, but Floyd got it.
No, yeah, never mind. I don't need it.
I don't need it.
You don't need that.
Yeah, I don't want that.
No.
Nah,
Not right now.
Maybe
if I get richer.
Think about it. They got cars that self-drive. Shit.
I don't trust them.
Plane, nigga.
Yeah.
I don't trust them.
Take me to Birmingham at once.
Boom. Kadoosh, goddamn.
Him to Birmingham, England. Like, I know this trip a little longer than I thought.
Is that the
I got enough gas to get over that.
nigga better fell asleep? Is that? Yeah.
Nigga hit the golden triangle. He over it.
I almost fell for it.
Really back in.
That shit would have been so trash.
Come on, man. You got to fall every now and then.
No.
We just had this analogy, man. You been skating and fell. You got back up, man.
Not what had popped in my head just then. That was not supposed to be said on air.
What's your next topic, man?
That's why you got in trouble this week, man. That's why your ass got sentenced this week, man.
Oh, no. That was just fun and games, man. You know, that wasn't nothing serious.
That was trash.
That was fun and games, man. Has anybody ever got suspended before? Am I the first?
Yeah, you the first.
I think you might have been first.
Yeah, we didn't sentence your ass.
But we done made people put their phones down.
But did I lie?
Yeah.
I didn't lie.
I'm not co-signing that shit with you. Supreme Court.
This nigga crazy, bro.
You lying by now.
I don't really want to get deep off into politics. I just get tired of that. But we saw this week that the Supreme Court blocked the Biden administration student loan forgiveness program. Basically just said that they don't see that the president actually has the authority to be able to cancel those, loans.
So who does?
I don't know, but the president, they say, doesn't have that kind of authority to cancel it.
And I guess it's true.
But they did say that, if you wanted to change it, they were saying that Democrats, when they had the office, they could have changed the law, giving the president that kind of power. But as of right now, the law doesn't give the Supreme Court, basically their decision is ruling that he doesn't have that type of authority. So no student loans.
Yeah.
So what that mean? We got to start paying back tomorrow?
Yeah.
This was for the one, by the way, the 10 to 20,000, not the PSFLF, whatever that other thing was.
So what about the payments were suspended until June, and now that's?
I think they come in September.
It's June. Oh, it's September. Okay, got it.
Is what they said. But they was I was an economist on TV was kind of saying, no matter where you fall, but like they saying how high inflation is.
It's crazy.
On average price of payment is $320. So they saying with the inflation the way it is and about to turn back on those $320 payments, they was like, it's finna get rough.
Yeah. So. Everything high, man. Gas high, water high, living high, cars high, houses high, eating out is high, grocery stores are high, tissue paper's high, 99-cent bag of chips are now $3.
I just keep saying it, and I'm gonna keep saying it. I've been saying it for years. Just change if you can't get rid of it, change the way you count it. It shouldn't count on nobody's credit report to me. It shouldn't stop them at least from getting a house or a car.
Right.
That's it.
Right.
That's it. And at this point, even like interest on the motherfucker, it maybe learn how to stop the interest on the bitch. Like the interest be rolling up higher than it. Like niggas will never be able to pay that shit off. And then they say the average student loan debt $30,000. Shit, not the people I know. I know about 20 people who over goddamn 60, 70. So I don't know what numbers they use for that.
A whole nother house.
That's nuts. But these niggas get their forgiveness for those them loans they took out though.
We'll see, man.
Shit nuts.
I think it'll work out. If not, then a lot of society will be messed up, and that messes up the country, messes up the spending, it messes up a lot. And money rules all things. So if people can't spend money, then who's getting money?
Yeah. I don't know how we gonna
and I know they ain't gonna make it because of a bill that really doesn't matter. That's a bill they can easily just wipe out. Hey, $200 billion of student loans. We done donated that last year. We donated that last year. Come on.
I've never really and I think that this week I'm gonna challenge myself to go find a alternate opinion of why they think what happens what do they feel will happen if you just cancel $200 billion in student loans.
You basically ate it on the debt ceiling being 2, 3, 4 trillion. You just ate it.
Yeah, and I just want to see. I'm not saying that it. I'm not defending or saying that it's right, wrong, or none of that. I'm just curious what's their alternate. If somebody know, somebody tell us. Let us know because I'm curious.
It raises the debt ceiling by 0.39%, and when that happens, inflation deflates, but it inflates with a circular value.
Right.
Boy, you could tell that nigga that done been in there with the who's who's. He been in there with the who's who's. I don't know what hell he just said.
Nothing. I don't either. The nigga just made up some shit.
I don't either.
And you was sitting over there listening like, damn, who to know some big ass words?
Yeah.
Nigga made up some circular value.
No clue, my boy.
Circular.
You see, that's all you got to get up there and do. Most of the
Circular value.
Circular.
Nigga said a big word.
Circular.
T.I. talking to her.
Dummy.
He just made up some shit. Todd over there thought he said something spectacular. You the fool.
No, that's what I'm saying. I'm like, I don't know what the fuck this nigga just said. So yeah, man.
But did you think it was something though?
Nah.
Yes, you did. You could tell he been up there in the sky. Yeah, he been hanging with the big wigs.
Yeah, he been hanging with the big wigs now, man. He to learn new words.
I don't know. Hopefully they figured
Circular.
out. Hopefully they figured out because student loans are, to me, like mostly a lot of people have them, and it can hinder. It can hinder you from getting a house, that car that you want, a lot of different stuff. So maybe they just need to find a way to calculate it.
Calculate it the right way, man. Get rid of it. People can go out and spend more money.
Right.
I'm sure of it.
Because if you got it in your, I mean, what I've learned, saving money is hard as fuck, bro. Especially with kids. Like you damn near got to be like almost damn near 8-figure nigga to really be saving how you want to save for real.
I saw that where they were saying like the average Americans don't have $1,000 that they can save, and I was thinking it's because of what you just said. A lot of people, they can't save it because they got to spend it.
Right.
Like the kids need this. You need food. You need groceries. You need gas. So by the time you do all of that shit, some people down to
right.
And all of it's higher now.
$15.
Don't get me started on daycare. That shit done nuts.
Like some people got enough gas in their car, and they went and got groceries, so they got enough to make it
a week,
6-7 more days to the next time they get paid.
Right.
Sometimes not even till payday.
Right.
It's not everybody just out here got spending it frivolous.
Right.
See that? That's a real word.
Hey.
My word was a real word. It just didn't mean a real thing. Circular is a real word. It just ain't.
No, circular
sizzle.
He definitely said
circular sizzle.
He definitely said something else, goddamn.
Circular.
Yeah, hell no. That nigga said circular sizzle or some bullshit like that. Nigga, stop
This
it.
nigga chopping.
BET Awards.
Hey.
Did y'all get a chance to watch the BET Awards? And if so, what's your takeaways?
I watched it.
The Hood Nigga Olympics.
Yeah, definitely. Music is just going in a different direction, man. Like, I mean, I know y'all say nigga just got old ears, but like I listen to the Yavos and I listen to the Rallos, but like it's a lot of that shit I just don't like because it's just not good.
Has there been always though?
What?
There's always during a time frame that there's some music that you don't listen to, but you don't say because of that select few of music or that select group of music that music is
80% of the shit that I seen on the BET Awards I did not even know or recognize. And that ain't saying that I'm old, nigga. You know I love music. Like
you old man.
I just don't know that shit, and that shit just not good to me.
But people did know
it. That's true. They knew it, but I didn't. I guess you can call me.
Why y'all don't want to have old ears?
I embrace my shit. Like I'm cool.
Well,
I'm just saying, like
that's why you didn't know what was on there.
So when you say it's going in a different direction, is it a bad direction or just different?
Because I don't want to judge, I say it's different.
Is that the case with all music though?
Always.
Like I go back and I told y'all like if you watch Ray, they was saying when they first came out with blues, they were saying that because they were using, that was gospel music that they was using that they converted into blues. Mm-hmm. They was calling it devil music.
Right. And
so the older generation probably like, man, look at this music now. Then at each level or each phase, people, when it was gangster rap, they was like, look at this shit.
Right.
What they talking about? They not even rapping.
NWA.
Right.
Yeah.
Snoops.
They said that Hot Boys and stuff. The older people like, man, this ain't no real rap, man. Like, so.
I don't know. Like I said, man, like with the R&B shit, like none of them niggas, like I knew, like I don't listen to them niggas. Like I listen to female R&B before I listen to a male's R&B album any day right now.
Yeah.
Do you think that's extinct? That R&B
for guys, yeah,
like blues. Not saying that blues is extinct because it's classic, but it's no new blues like that.
Shit, King George bringing them hits weekly, right?
Used to hang out every night.
Not a man right now in the blues.
But when it's just one man, you know what I'm saying? And now, do they classify it as that or country? They probably got one man in the country segment.
No, that nigga definitely blues and he live as fuck. But I'm talking about this R&B stuff that we got. Like, you can't compare that shit to shit like Isley Brothers or no shit like that. And I don't even have to go that far.
Usher.
Nigga, you can go, like what you about to say, you can go to Usher or somebody. Like, them niggas they have ballads. Them niggas can sing.
Is there one bona fide R&B male singer right now? One.
I mean, he's from the other generation of niggas, though. You gotta, you can say like the Tanks and shit. Like, them niggas still sing. Like, you really don't have niggas, like new niggas that's coming on the scene. Like, you like the Giveon guy. I don't like him.
I like him, but I still wouldn't say he the singer. He more of a harsh voice singer. Like, I'm talking about one of them niggas who got that Whitney Houston.
Oh, see.
I don't know
kind of
shit. Like,
Well, that's what I say. I feel like rap had a big hand in killing R&B because a lot of the rappers started putting melodies with their raps, and some of them niggas actually can kind of sing.
Yeah.
And then it made the R&B niggas feel like they had to rap a little bit in they singing, and it just kind of killed it.
But
I blame Bryson Tiller, Trap Soul.
But it started before him.
It's definitely on one side though, because
He
there are
titled
women that are actually singing. See what I'm saying? So it's not like that across the whole genre. It's just male.
So you think it's just the man?
It
I
is
do.
just the men.
It's just the men. Like, if you go to women, them niggas got singers.
Yeah.
So you don't have a whole lot
What
of
you
male
say
ballads.
that people are saying, like, a lot of times on the singing side for the women, it's all kind of the similar music.
Yeah, that
Like that
rapping, trapping,
Snow
more
Allegra,
harder.
like that all it's all
I don't really think that, because like if you go like okay, so Summer Walker's latest EP versus her actual album that she put out, like that shit night and day. Like that shit, like I guess you could say it, like it's softer on that EP than it is on that album, because that album had that "fuck you niggas, I don't need you today" or whatever.
That EP was her singing.
But that EP, you know what I'm saying? Like it's softer. So, and then you got hers and Jasmine Sullivan. It's
Yeah,
like
them women singing.
Them
Them
niggas
women
singing, bro.
These
So,
nigga rap trapping.
I don't know. I don't know if it was because of the times. I feel like this was the first BET Awards that felt like the atmosphere was back to pre-COVID. Like, you know what I'm saying? Everybody was out there.
outside.
Like,
It
I
was
feel like it
outside.
was everybody was having a
inside.
good time and having fun.
And then
Some of the little acts and stuff, I had a good time.
like, but for it to be celebrating 50 years of hip hop,
They definitely could have did a
they
better
could have
job.
had a better job. And I guess that's what disappointed to me. You know what I'm saying? Like, who in charge of the talent? Because if you're gonna go 50 years of hip hop, like them niggas had the Atlanta like little thing. Nigga had T.I., maybe a Jeezy. They had Master P up there, but no Hot Boy shit. Like no Birdman shit. So it's
You
just
think
like
they couldn't get Birdman in them, maybe?
I don't know,
Birdman,
but
I don't know.
I saw something
Turk.
recently
know Turk
where
would've
P
been-
was
Turk was mad
saying,
about it.
P said something about him and Birdman been talking a little bit.
right.
And that you may see real soon Cash Money and No Limit on the stage together.
I ain't mad at that.
I would
That'll
love
be
that kind of shit.
That'll be some class.
Because I know for people who didn't know, a lot of people like from who not from these areas and stuff never understood the
beef.
like what was the problem
but
with it.
not
But the
beef.
problem was it was old school New Orleans street beef. They was from different sections. They had different run-ins and streets that you know
It's just like New Chicago.
stopped them from being able to work
63rd
together.
and 64th or 65th, whatever it is. Neighborhoods and neighborhoods. That's all it was.
Yeah, so it was a lot of little beef, but I don't know. I enjoyed it. I had a good time, especially when P came on. I was
I ain't watched none of it. I just saw a few highlights. Though, man. Look like the hood though.
Well, on the awards.
The BET award look like the hood, and I don't mind it, man. Like
Did
I
y'all
said
see the
that,
little gospel
sometimes
dude
you gotta watching Sex and Red.
with Sex and Red came out there?
Like,
I'm
my
out of
boy.
town, thugging with my round. Come on, you know the word.
Your what? What color your what? Your what and your what? Nah.
I did like seeing Migo come together.
I did like to see
That
them
was
come
dope
together,
as fuck.
too.
Yeah.
That's dope.
Seeing Quavo, and Offset.
Y'all better together, man.
Yeah.
I think y'all music will be better together.
I feel like when I seen Offset post that, he looked like better.
Yeah.
Like his spirits looked better.
He used to look sad.
Yeah,
and
he
down
been
and-
looking like dark, but he looked real upbeat and better looking, man.
It's crazy how just a look could look.
Yeah. A look can look.
Yeah,
A look be looking.
you do.
But nah, it was a dope little award ceremony. It was cool to see everybody on the stage. I like how they did the young to the old. They gave Busta Rhymes. I never really listened to a whole Busta Rhymes album before. I'll be honest with you, but I've always respected him as a rapper. Mm-hmm. Like I always thought he was dope. I always thought he came in with fire shit. He always had that energy, and to still see him, relevant so many years later, like shit. Busta's a legend. Whether you listen to his music or not, it's hard to take away from him being a legend. So
I like Busta as a person, man. I never listened to a full Busta album. Not that I could think of, maybe. I don't know. But him as a rapper, good. Singles, great. Movies as well, man. Him as a character in movies like High and Learning, a Shaft, man. He's a good actor. He always brought that energy. So Busta, you always cool with me, and you deserve everything you got, my brother.
What do you think about his speech?
I didn't get a chance to listen to it, but they said I heard it was powerful, but I didn't get a chance to listen to it.
There was a lot of rambling before he got to it.
Right. To the meat and potatoes of it.
Yeah. He at the end he kind of pulled it together, but at first he was just
What's the message? Y'all remember?
Staying together.
Right.
More power and unity, more power and
Stop hating on these young rappers. I did hear that. Like, stop. Let these young cats be young, man. Let them do the thing.
And the way that he said he got all of his features, like I've heard him tell that story before, but not this detail. Like my man said, he would literally go and buy some weed, roll it so he can go in these studios with the weed, and if he in there with the weed,
they're gonna want to
hit it.
They want to be hit. Mm-hmm.
And then they'll play his song, and then he'd be like, "I got a verse of that." Let me, you know what I'm saying, go in there, and they'll let him do it. So that's how that nigga, he pretty much hustled his way onto all of the features that he got. Man, to stay relevant. And that shit is dope as hell.
I think that's the beautiful thing about music, the stories that you don't always get to hear.
Right.
Because believe it or not, I caught a little snippet on YouTube of Sexy Red talking about how she started.
You caught it or you was over there reviewing it?
Nah, I watched it. Shit. And the story was dope.
Let me go look up Sexy Red.
She said that she like studios high. So she couldn't afford to do a full song. So she would go to the studio and record a snippet, like 15, 20 seconds, and then take it to social media, let social media go crazy over it.
Then somebody
and then she'll get money from it. I forgot how she was doing the money. Maybe YouTube. I forgot how she was doing the money. And she would take the money and then go buy the rest of the studio time to finish the song.
I just don't.
And so she hustled her way all the way up to her hits like that. And she knew which ones was hits by how they was responding to the snippets.
Right.
You gotta find a way to pay for your studio time, man.
Man.
Really? Y'all saw Boosie in the building?
Studio.
Boy,
say Boosie was in that thing with
that nigga said, "I'm drunk and fuck."
With a t-shirt. Say Boosie just woke up and put some clothes on.
He damn sure did. All them niggas had on fashion. My boy had a t-shirt, some shorts, and some sneakers.
Mm-hmm. And energy. I ain't mad at it though. My boy fresh out. I ain't mad at it.
Man, look.
Cool.
Free. I'm just getting out. I'm Boosie at the BET Awards. You know what I'm saying to you? Yeah. That boy federal.
Mm-hmm.
Listen.
Juve dropped his Tiny Desk this week. Everybody was getting excited, in anticipation of Juve Tiny Desk. Did y'all get a chance to check it out?
Yeah, I checked that shit out. Dog, like Juve, the fucking man. You really never know how. Like you don't gather appreciation for it. Like I know y'all do because that's the era we were in. But when it's played like in that realm. Now you be like, man, that nigga was so live, dog. With the songs that he had played on Tiny Desk. Like you probably forgot about him. Like, damn, that shit was live. You can remember exactly what you were doing when that shit came.
Mm-hmm. Juve was amazing.
Man, that nigga is so cold.
Man and Fresh made it fun to me.
He did.
He definitely did.
He made it super fun, man.
But
his energy.
He was a big part of it though. So I mean, he basically like the ultimate cheat code, man.
Yeah.
Like having Manny there, him being able to play it with the keys and like do some of the stuff that he did because he was a big part of the songs anyway.
Yeah.
It made it real dope.
He was like a glorified. He was glorified.
Member.
Yeah, not a member, just with a hype man because he was good at it too. Though. So
I seen the other person who did that was when Wu-Tang went because RZA he did all the stuff like kind of live as he was doing it. So the only thing though I was tripping off of, man, that shit like I was hyped, know what I'm saying? But then it was too short.
Absolutely.
Damn. And I know
Definitely
Tiny
with you.
Desk don't be long, but and I wanted a couple more street cuts.
Juvie could easily go 2 hours.
I get why he had to do
In
it.
our story, it could easily be 2 hours.
But only 400 degrees come on, man. You got to give me something.
So he should do extended version too. Do the regular people version.
Yeah.
Give us the extended version.
Come back. He need a part 2.
Put that together, Manny. Manny can do it.
Man, listen.
I'm trying to see what he's drinking.
That's
that Juvie juice.
That's that Juvie juice.
Juvie juice. What?
See, there we go.
Man, that man is a real life uncle, man. I'm telling you, bro. Like in real life and on here, like that's why I told
said-
Rock,
said-
come on back, bring him back again, Rock.
They said Juva got them before 99 goals.
Right, they're the same ones he had.
He never switches.
Need the bronze now.
Them niggas that had them since the 99 2000. Goddamn.
My boy say he's staying authentic, man. He ain't changing. He ain't swapping.
Man, like
You gonna shine him up and good.
them folks. I mean, then that were your part of the poopers. Oh, he's too vulgar. He's too this, too. Man, like, shut up, man.
My boy got it.
That's
So
People
just
said
wrong.
that he was vulgar.
Yeah, it's been floating around that the Tiny Desk was kind of vulgar with, I need a hot girl and all them.
some of them old people, huh?
I guess. I'm listening to that shit. And I like that shit.
See, that's every era. Yeah.
Oh, eels.
I like that shit.
they don't
like
care
that
if you 18
I
or
done
Man,
heard
what was Buddy playing? That nigga had like a trombone
Boy,
keyboard.
that nigga had a keyboard horn. Like,
Yeah,
I
what
don't
the
know
fuck that
hell
nigga had?
I don't know what
got a
that was,
violin
bro.
in there, a cello, a trombone, a guitar, a manny,
What kind of
guitar?
What kind of
guitar,
A
nigga.
guitar?
God?
guitar.
You hear that? Can't get right. A guitar.
What that boy got? That boy got a purse.
That's what I was talking about.
I don't know what that is.
That's what I said. The nigga had a keyboard,
Piano
trombone,
horn.
saxophone. I don't know what the fuck that nigga got.
Look at that shit. Nigga
Oh,
playing
I
the
see
keys
it.
on one side
That
and
nigga
blowing
got
in
that
there.
That's the dude from New Orleans.
He got that
Yeah.
from the toy store.
Them
That's
nigga
it.
want trombone shorty. I don't know who his name is, but they supposed
Trombone
to be
shot
Grammy.
and John Baptiste.
Oh yeah. So yeah,
don't
they
even know my
Grammy Award winning whatever instrument he playing.
He bought people out.
Yeah, he did.
And no more was on them.
Yeah.
But yeah, it was just a dope Tiny Desk. I set it up like a concert. Like Friday night, I sat there and I fixed me something to drink. I put it up. I put YouTube on the TV and we went from there.
I'm hating, man. You had me in here working.
What you mean?
I was up in here.
Oh yeah, boy.
I could have went watch. I could have went watch.
Oh yeah, boy.
You still? Oh, so you haven't watched it?
No, I ain't watching.
Oh, okay.
I
yeah,
just got a
man,
little. I got something to go watch because ain't nothing on right now.
Listen,
Nothing's
go
on,
and
fool.
set it up like because that's what I did.
Yeah,
Set
make
up,
it the club.
yeah.
You know, but it's gonna make you mad because it's only gonna be 27
20
minutes.
minutes.
I'm gonna stretch it out. I'm gonna take intermissions. Take a
I just so
5-minute
happened,
break.
like I just was like, well, let me watch a couple more since I'm in this mood. I went and clicked on that one Young Thug did from like that garden. Y'all seen that one? It was kind of dope.
Yeah, that's you'll find some gems on that shit. You definitely will. Like
I never watched Tiny Desk. I just
That-
see the clips
I'm
and the
telling
And
you,
because
I
the way
never
he
watched
rapped, the way Young Thug rapped it, you could hear
can
more
hear
what he
more
was
words,
saying.
right.
And it was like,
He said,
oh, this nigga goddamn. All right.
right,
Man, hey, go listen to that shit.
right.
"What that is? That's R&B."
What, Young Thug?
Yeah.
No, hell no. You know that ain't no goddamn R&B.
Rollo Rodriguez this week dropped Been One. The Mobile native dropped his second album, I think, since he been signed and on. Did y'all have a chance to listen to it? And if so, what's y'all thoughts on that?
Jamming. You just again, like you said, you kind of gotta focus on what he's saying, and a lot of times people don't have the patience or the wherewithal to do that. But
You seen the Mobilians? They were like, if you don't speak Rollo-nese, you don't need to comment on this album. They were like, that nigga got his own lingo.
That nigga got his own lingo. But the wordplay is there, and I think this was all he was missing. That production, man, that shit jam.
Yeah, it is.
Does
pretty
he,
dope.
need to
That shit
speak up?
jam.
Does he need to speak up or speak more clearly though for it to grow more?
I would want.
I would want it to happen.
I really would.
Right.
Like, cause what he be saying, and it's only for the masses. For me, I be catching it. I get it. It do be hard sometimes, but I feel like if he just start like just a little bit more, opening up a little bit, it'll attract more people.
Right.
He'll be up there with the big dogs.
To me, that's the turning point for me to fully listen to him. I ain't fully get into him yet because of the clarity. I need some clarity.
Man,
I feel like
he's
his
jamming.
tone, his tempo, his production, he got everything. I just need to be able to hear him.
Damn, them beats
I
jamming
understand
go
them shit.
round, bro.
When I read what he's saying, I'm for real. When I
You
read
what he said, you be like, damn, that nigga live.
Hey, I pushed the lyrics, but it wasn't there yet. I ain't never did that before either. I was just like, let me see something.
On the old song,
because he be punchlining like crazy.
You got to read what he say, man.
That's true.
And we in here talking about being old, man. Do y'all watch everything with the caption on?
I do not, and I hate that shit.
I watch it with the caption on.
Everything?
Just about.
The girl do that shit, and then
because I be multitasking, so if I mishear it, I could still look up there and read it and be there.
Jeff, we wind the shit or something, man. That shit be getting the way of the picture.
I hate
man.
captions.
I hate that shit.
I hate them hoes.
I love caption now, fool. I ain't gonna lie. I like
They got them all customizable.
Yeah, they nice over here in the corner in the pretty font.
Yeah, old ears, old eyes.
No, I can see because I can read
Old
this
brain,
I can read
something.
I don't want that shit on the screen.
So, ain't that the same? Like, so when you multitask, you can't hear, but you can see.
You supposed to be able to hear, but not see.
When I'm multitasking, I can hear, but I can't. I can do both. It just depends on which one.
So why you need the closed caption?
Because I might be triple multitasking. I might be working, and I might be listening, and I might be reading.
Unicorn.
So I might be over here typing, and I'll be like, "Oh, he said what?" And then I get whip that head, whip, and read.
God,
oh, that's what he said. All right, I'm back over here typing.
Yeah. Hey, I just hate it because they don't even be saying some shit like that. Shit say music. This music playing. Doom doom. Like,
another thing,
shut the fuck up.
Like
get that shit off the screen.
Downstairs in my house, the TV doesn't sound the best. So, you can hear words, but it's so echoey or whatever it is, it don't sound the best. So putting that caption on, you can read it too. Caption come in handy, cuz.
I hate it.
I feel you.
You hate clothes, man. I'm telling you.
That mean you got your shit in bold print.
I was at work the other day, and I was working. That shit came on. I'm like, man, how the fuck I
tell you, get that shit
I be
off
quick
the
to
screen.
get that shit out there. Currency.
That's part of my ADHD too, though. I be tuning out.
Currency. He dropped. What was it? Vices. Is that what it's called?
Him and Harry Fraud. Let me see. I got it right
Miami Vice, Miami. I don't know, but I ain't like that one, man.
You ain't like it?
It's Vices.
I ain't like it.
And that's saying something because you like Currency.
I like that nigga shit, man.
I like him too, but I'm saying like,
when's the last Currency you liked?
The last one he put out before this one.
Him and Harry. It was him and Harry Fraud on that one.
Nah, him and JD. For motivational use only. Volume 1.
Currency drop a lot of fucking music.
That nigga drops a lot of music, boy.
I need to go back to that.
Yeah, I didn't get a chance to listen to it, but I'm gonna have to go put my ears on it. Yeah. I had pulled it up, but I had got caught up in Rollo, Tiny Desk, and all kind of other shit. I ain't had time to.
I didn't get past song 3, but it sounded like Currency and Harry Fraud. So that's why I was confused from the start of it. So for 3 songs, it did at least.
Yeah.
Are you tired of hearing that same sound? You want a different sound? Or?
I just didn't like this particular project, like, cause Currency. One thing is this for sure. That nigga music is the same. Mm-hmm. All that nigga shit consistently, right? For real. So for me not liking this particular project, I don't know. It could have been like the beats on that bitch. I don't know. It's just something about this one I don't like.
I know what happened. Lil Russell dropped. Didn't he drop?
Yeah.
He dropped while we was here that Sunday.
That Sunday.
So now that you done had time to sit with it, what's your thoughts on that?
That shit been in rotation since the Rollo drop. Like, so I've been listening to that Lil Russell shit until Rollo dropped that Friday.
Yeah.
So that nigga shit jamming out. He called it life rap. So I guess that's the old nigga ears that you can get into.
You been listening to that in the pink tape, right?
What's the pink tape?
That Uzi.
Oh. Yeah, I've been on that Lil Russell hard this week. Pause.
I still hadn't given him a shot.
Lil Russell?
Yeah, I ain't giving him a shot.
You'll probably like it.
I ain't give him a shot yet. Yeah. I don't know if I need any more J. Cole's or Kendrick Lamar.
With this one,
right now.
Again, production.
Is he in that family? Kendrick Lamar-ish, J. Cole-ish.
With this project, yeah.
Mixture of those type of.
Because it's life rap. Like, when I say life rap, it's, shit that you see every day or shit that he may be going through.
That's like me sitting here arguing, that ain't conscious rap. that ain't conscious rap. Right. That ain't conscious rap.
Trash man over here. Crazy.
I don't know how you Billboard. Billboard caused a stir this week. They revealed their list of the top 50 greatest rap groups of all time. I won't get too deep off in it, but I'll just give you a quick little tidbit. Number 1 was Outkast, 2 Wu-Tang, 3 NWA, 4 A Tribe Called Quest, 5 Run DMC, 6 Public Enemy, 7 Eric B. Rakim, 8 Salt and Pepper, 9 De La Soul, 10 The Roots. Notably Southern groups, UGK was 20, 3-6 Mafia 18, Migos 11.
Just leave it there. Yeah, that's all.
Man.
Migos 11 and no Hot Boys nowhere.
No Hot Boys.
You think that's deservingly so, or it was a short run, or that's just wild?
That's just wild to me.
And is that our Southern bias?
I don't think that's something about you. Nigga got a word in the dictionary. Bling bling. Nigga, how the fuck? You know what I'm saying? Like,
some of that shit that Jewel was just doing on the tiny desk is Hot Boys.
yeah,
I don't know.
Would you argue with any of the top 10? Let's see: Outkast, Wu-Tang, NWA, Tribe Called Quest, and maybe it's just like that's the old nigga picked this list, and maybe I'm the young one who listened to the younger people on this list because I would put the Hot Boys above some of these people, and that's my opinion. And I get my bias.
Yeah, maybe they looking at it because the Hot Boys only had 2 albums, I guess.
Yeah, you get the Beastie Boys.
And I'm still just looking at them as an
You
era.
can't count that third.
I look at them as an era, fool. I look at everything that the Hot Boys did within the 4-year time. Even though they were separate, they still was the Hot Boys. So me personally, I include all of that.
Yeah,
when I'm saying group.
I get you.
Yeah, I'm with
Because you can't do that with nobody else up there.
We with you. They need to be on the list.
I said they need to be there.
But Outkast, of course, I don't think nobody's gonna have a problem with them at one.
Hell no, they shouldn't.
I don't have a problem with where Wu-Tang at.
25.
Oh, Hot Boys at 25. I didn't think they was on there.
Is this the one? This can't be the one.
What is this?
This top 50.
It's the top 50.
I thought I read the
But
50.
the list
Maybe I was
we looked
wild.
at just showed us the 20.
No, I'm thinking. I thought I looked at the 50 on whatever I saw.
Whatever was in the group, I just put. That's where I got it from. It was only 20 on it.
Oh, okay. All right. Well, yeah.
25 still too far down.
Let me see.
But they on the list.
Who they going? They go over G Unit.
Yeah.
It was,
To me.
oh, you saying? Oh, you asking
Now,
that question?
they not gonna. Of course, that's when the bias gonna come in. They
Right.
go, G Unit crazy. G Unit had one good
One
thing
album.
for real,
One album.
and that was really just a 50 Cent. 50 Cent carried that to me.
Facts.
My opinion.
Him and Lord
I'm
Banks.
putting them over Bone Thugs, not the maybe not the Locks. I don't know because
They definitely over the Migos. I don't care what you say.
I ain't putting them over the Migos. The Migos had a whole.
The Hot Boys?
Yeah, I ain't putting
It's gonna be hard to put them over Bone too. Bone did some,
Yeah, Bone.
some
Yeah,
work.
they transcended the Midwest rap. They cool.
I'm putting them over there.
But you're not putting the Hot Boys over the Migos though.
No, the Migos changed a lot of stuff, man.
Hit him all at 33.
That's about
As a
right
group.
for them.
As a
That's
group.
about right for them.
CeeLo alone higher than a lot of it, but as a group it gets tricky, man.
The Locks on there.
I like the Locks.
I like the Locks, too.
I'm a huge Locks fan, and I can.
Time was on there.
I don't know.
They got Big Timers. What at?
30.
Oh, 38.
38.
Okay. Big Timers had some hits.
Ball and G right above that. Though.
They ain't listen to this list. The City Girls on there, man. Come on, man. They got two songs, man.
I don't like how they
City
treat
Girls.
Yin Yang, though.
You don't like how they did what?
I don't like how they treat Yin Yang.
They got the black. They got City Girls over Black Star and MOP.
Lil Jon and Eastside Boys want to help.
They got to be somewhere on there. But
Lil
whatever.
Jon and Eastside Boys ain't on there. Young Bloods ain't on there.
15 hits, boy. That'll keep the whole party rocking back.
Who?
Yin Yang.
Shit, nigga.
Who made Billboard King?
Billboard.
Yeah, boy.
But yeah, I mean, I could see why people have some problems. But some of the lists, it's like, how do you move some of these people? Some of these people are legendary groups. It's hard to say where you'll move them. So, and then it's all going to be bias and preference. So,
L.A. Russell.
because I know a lot of people don't like Wu-Tang, just flat out.
Right.
I'm one of them.
Yeah, I always like Wu-Tang.
But I did like Method Man and Redman albums when they had those together.
Yeah.
Yeah, but Redman,
He not. I know, but that's the only concept of Wu-Tang I ever liked.
I like all that shit, especially Raekwon, Ghostface.
Them nigga had
And
spillers in the
Method
group now. They had spillers in the
They
group.
talk.
Method Man, the only one got my ears. But I like the TV show. Some of it. Some of that shit get weird. Rizzo.
ESPN. ESPN went on a frenzy over what 200 people, personalities.
They hired Donald Trump. You're fired.
Fired.
Man.
They also said that this is part of a bigger thing to get rid of over, I think it was 7,000 employees or something that Disney got to
Maximum.
cut back and lay off. But they got some big names on it. I know Kellerman got hit, Jalen Rose. Who else I just saw? Somebody else.
Coach,
Just got,
Van Gundy.
yeah, they got a. I mean,
That's
shit.
crazy.
They got
That was
a lot
the
of people.
surprise.
What's the
Yeah, they got Van Gundy.
What's the young guy? Todd McShay.
Yeah, McShay. They got McShay
Todd
out of
McShay
there.
out of there.
Max Kellerman, Susie Colbert, Chris Chadwick,
Hasselbeck, Steve Young gone.
Man.
Neil Everett. Okay, so that's why Neil Everett was gone.
David Pollock.
Man, that's crazy. Damn, they let Neil Everett go.
Wasn't David Pollock on a game day?
He was doing game day sometimes. Yeah.
That's nuts.
Her. That's crazy. They got rid of her too.
Who is that? Susie
Colbert.
Susie Colbert.
Yeah, got out of there. That's crazy, fool. Like they, I don't know. I don't know what's going on.
It's interesting to see where it's going, but I mean, ESPN. Other than their sports stuff, you don't watch anything else.
Yeah, but that's what gets your views and your numbers and your money.
Yeah, but like I'm saying, we only just watch this. People don't really even watch the shows anymore.
I still watch sports.
Fool, I don't. Fool, I used to watch Sports Center twice in the morning, once at night. I don't know the last time I watched a full Sports Center show.
I'll turn sometime, but like very rare, like maybe once a week.
I gotta make myself go, and I go watch NFL.
But that's
Network.
crazy because you used to leave it on ESPN all day long.
Right.
I want to see the top 10 again.
Yeah,
watch
that same dunk.
Sports Center LA was by far my favorite one out of all the sports centers because it was Neil and Stan.
What happened? What a change came from? Why we stop doing it?
No, bro.
Social media?
That shit crazy.
Why we stop watching it?
We just want to see highlights.
Because you can see it. It's always live on the phones. The NBA teams, posting it. Like everybody posting it.
So they're gonna start hiring Instagram sports announcers.
That's probably how it goes.
Snapchat was going that way. Fool, Snapchat was going that way.
ESPN analyst.
I know before I got off Snapchat, and it's been maybe a year or two, I noticed that they had a full Snapchat.
Yeah,
Sports Center.
I seen that shit too.
Like you look at, I'm not trying to
With some
be
young
funny, but
kids who was being
people want to get their sports from camera and Mace.
That shit is funny.
That
shit funny.
That's the new
without being censored.
He's up there with a gavel.
That shit funny. That shit funny.
Yeah. So like that's it.
We got Van.
We the new media.
So that mean Mark Jackson got to go take a job.
Yeah, he finna coach.
He ain't about to
he
coach
finna
because
get
the
out of
job that was good is gone.
No, he finna coach.
Milwaukee, Phoenix, who else?
Would he just
Detroit,
take a job now?
No.
I don't think he'll take
No,
a
it
job.
would have to be Milwaukee or
It has to be
Phoenix.
A good job.
Milwaukee or Phoenix, and those jobs are gone. And ain't no job.
Did he
available.
interview for them?
I thought I saw.
I thought I had
some
saw
people was
something
talking to him, but maybe he just.
I don't know what's next for ESPN, but we're gonna see.
Mike Breen and Mark Jackson calling the game by themselves without Van Gundy in the middle.
I like Van Gundy, but
I like
I
Van Gundy
could
too.
get. I'm okay with that too. But
I want to know how they came up with it.
like what? Just two people, three is a crowd, maybe.
I don't know. I want to know how they came up with
Most
it.
games
because I'm looking at some of the names like Van Gundy or like a Jalen Rose. These people know what they're talking about when they're commenting on the game.
Keyshawn Johnson, Jeff Van Gundy, Jalen Rose.
Well, you got to look at who they
I'm
keep.
looking at the shows that these niggas are on.
You gotta
They're
look
like
at-
they own this bitch a lot.
You got to look at who they keeping. Like just the one show, Breen and Mark Jackson. All of them could go for them too. Like sometimes it just gets as simple as that per show. Like
You don't like Jalen Rose?
I do like Jalen Rose, but not over Mark Jackson or Breen for what they do.
Them niggas got a show
Todd
called
McShay?
NBA Today, bro. So you mean to tell me you gonna keep Kendrick Perkins there and not Jalen Rose?
And that I didn't get either. I don't get that.
I'm not saying
I
that
don't
one
know.
nigga deserves a job versus another, but I'm just saying like
Maybe Jalen. Maybe
it's about what you're willing to put up with.
Maybe give more ratings
I can see that.
because he'll say some
he'll
shit.
say some shit.
crazy.
He'll say some shit, nah, but
And then Jalen probably ain't putting no. They should not ain't taking no pay cut.
I can see that. I can definitely
Probably
see that.
stir up a little more controversy.
Yeah,
Them niggas, all them niggas are finna be at Fox, probably.
I think Kendrick Perkins would have asked John Morant them crazy questions.
Yeah.
Jalen Rose did.
All them niggas finna be at Fox. Skip need another
can't go
nigga
to
in
one
front of
place.
him anyway. They might put Jalen Rose over there.
But they can't. Everybody can't go there. You know why? Because we not watching none of that shit. So why are you putting them on here for us to not watch them and pay them to not get watched? I mean, I think they're going to come up with something. I just don't see what. It gets hard because everybody cutting people.
Yeah. Jason Williams still there. Stephen A.
I ain't seen my light skinned boy in a while. Michael, him
JJ Reddick.
Michael Wilborn.
No, the light skinned cat who was with the young lady. He from New Orleans. He went to St. Aug.
Mike Smith.
Mike Smith and what's her name?
Oh,
Jamel Hill.
Jamel Hill.
Jamel Hill. Like
she been.
They still
been out
doing
of there.
something, but they just been. We don't be seeing their
Carry
stuff.
champion.
It's crazy if we won't see none of this stuff on nowhere, no social media, and I'm sure there's somewhere. We don't know. It don't come across my timeline.
Yeah.
They bucked the system initially, so we gonna bury them. Is what ESPN said.
Yeah, they sent them to hide. You can find them on the social media now.
You got to go find them.
Yeah,
though.
you got to go find them.
But they don't pop up nowhere. On my
The NBA. A lot of people got paid.
a lot of money.
Ching, ching.
Watching Jerry Maguire.
Ching, ching, ching. This week was a very busy week in NBA free agency, trades, all kind of stuff going down the pipe. Where we at? I don't even know where we start when they go to the NBA contract. Joker, I guess.
Joker, not this year. Last year he signed for like $270. But this year, the second biggest contract ever in history is LaMelo Ball. $260.
Wow.
That's right. LaMelo Ball got $260.
That's crazy.
The second biggest contract.
He can get some more baller brands now.
He got Puma. He got a new Puma shoe.
Puma.
He just got a new Puma. He better not go with Baller. Daddy brand. Daddy brand was
no niggas still ain't got their shoe yet.
Right. Daddy brand was trash, man. That's
They can't get right all them pad up in this. What are you niggas trying to go get? I think it was him.
Somebody was trying to support him. What's the other brother? LaMelo and
Jello.
What's the one in Chicago? Lonzo might not be back this whole year too because of that surgery.
Because that injury.
Yeah. So, that sucks. He got paid though, but those brothers are making money. Also, the Kings gave Sabonis 5-year, $217 million.
Show me the money.
Showing him the money.
Mm-hmm.
Lillard wants out. Where does Lillard go? If he goes, once you make that announcement, can you stay?
Well, they talked about how patient Lillard was. They said like he could have been did this, and he was like, nah. Go ahead and make some moves. Get me some vets. Go do this. Go do that. I'm with y'all. He was like, they fucked up the draft. He still came back out and was like, I'm with y'all.
Right.
Go give me some. But I think whatever they did this week, what we talked about,
I think they went got a
they paid somebody or trade. No, who did they trade? Y'all got mad about.
They signed Jeremy Grant. They signed
Jeremy
Grant to $100 million.
Yeah, but didn't they get rid of somebody this week?
Nah,
that played the D.
They gave Jeremy Grant money.
Oh well.
And
whatever the last thing they did
like,
this
we
week,
gonna pay you full, so we can't really go get nobody. And that was it.
Next day, my man said,
"Yeah, I'm out of here."
This who y'all investing in? Y'all investing in Jeremy Grant to help me out? That ain't gonna work.
Well, I mean, like I told Baron yesterday, like that. I mean, you ain't finna get a whole lot other than what he offered you. Like the nigga averaged 20 points last year, and he's a great on ball defender, nigga. You know what I'm saying? Like lengthy, like he's a
But you're not putting your faith in Jeremy Grant. Go get me somebody.
Okay, so if I go get somebody
me a
dog. Name me a dog.
I don't know. Find me one.
Go free agent dog. Name me one.
You ain't got to be a free agent one. Go find me one.
Put some trades together.
Right, you got to do something.
But
don't give him too
work, bro. That nigga had CJ McCollum now. Like shit just don't work, bro. You gotta have defenders. Like I don't understand. Like because the nigga got a big name, that shit don't always work. That nigga can score that hoe freely. Whatever nigga shooting that bitch from the logo, man. Like he had a nigga on his side that could do the same shit.
Jeremy Grant is fearing nobody.
Think he L.A., Miami?
We can't afford him. We just fucking. I don't know what the fuck we doing.
They say he willing to go to Miami.
He looking for a trade. You might have to trade some of them people.
Let's trade all their ass to get that. Get rid of all of them and bring him in. But
you don't want
that, man.
Him and Jimmy Butler.
That shit, dog. That's gonna be. But Miami ain't got the pieces. Like I was looking at that shit today.
Hero, Duncan.
Yeah, he got to get him.
Somebody else in like.
They don't have the draft capital number one to make that trade for them.
They got to give up Jimmy Butler.
It's gonna have to be 3 teams to get him to Miami.
I don't think that's hard.
San Antonio, if they can get DeMar DeRozan, I think he'll go play with Pop with the rookie.
That'll be a fucking squad.
What's he have before?
Wombat.
What he was Toronto. He was in San Antonio before.
Spurs have been sorry for quite a long time too.
And this may be the time that them niggas, and they just made
since Tony Parker got
there. Nigga been pretty bad, but like they got all the draft capital to get him now. They got first round picks out there to get him on in San Antonio.
Oh, that's Paul.
Yeah, Paul. But
first round pick.
He'd look weird in San Antonio.
Yeah.
Who?
Dang.
But I mean,
it's Portland 2.0. Better.
Yeah.
Better coaching.
You got a point.
It's Portland.
You got a point.
That's all it is. A better Portland, which I think is cool, but I don't think he would go to. But maybe because he sees Pop there.
And they got a young gun.
They got a young gunner.
I think he's just going to be in fucking Portland. Sorry.
Oh, nigga, you forgot another $200 million man.
I wasn't done.
Desmond Bain.
Bum. Bang.
They gave him $200 million of them whole.
They
were tearing whoever that was up for giving Dylan Brooks money.
Houston.
But Bang, at least Bang balled. Dylan Brooks was bum, but $200 million is crazy for a nigga with short arms. I don't see him $200 million. He not $200 million to me. Is he $200 million to you?
Oh no.
I give him a good 140 maybe 120. But you know, you can pay what you can pay for.
Probably 115.
I guarantee you that team gonna be sorry.
Memphis?
Yes.
You think so?
Yes.
I don't know who. They got some hoopers. Yes. First 25 games they're gonna be without Ja. But they added Marcus Smart. They still got Jerry and Grant.
Everybody they in the East.
Not Jerry and Grant,
but
but
they in the West.
Jackson.
They in the West?
They're in the West.
Yeah, they sorry. They had a chance in the East, but they in the West. They sorry, man. They number 7, 8, maybe.
Dallas re-signed Kyrie.
I saw that. Big money.
They sorry?
No. Because I don't think they sorry. I think that they have another year to develop, and that's what they need. They need to sit together, develop. Because I think it's okay to have 2 ball dominant players. Like two is not too many.
I just think that they didn't have enough time.
It's too new.
But I think next year they'll be able to.
They're gonna be playing off each other like a mother. So give them another.
Because I seen them.
Cool.
Because theirs wasn't a bad one. They just didn't know who was supposed to do it. Because I seen them like one time get a ball to him, and then he gave the ball back to him, and it's like neither one of them wanted to like take the shot because they wanted to be thoughtful of the other one.
I don't want to offend him.
Yeah,
he been here, but he the superstar, but who been here forever. So
yeah,
I think they're gonna learn. They're gonna have conversations. They're gonna talk. And, I think they'll come together and be good. Because I don't think either one of them are really, even though Kyrie has had a lot of controversy, I don't think he's really confrontational with his teammates like that. The good ones.
I don't think he is either.
So
I just think wherever he's landed just ended up being trash.
I don't believe that because Cleveland was amazing. It's just that ever since then.
That's what I'm saying. Like, they won in Cleveland, but since he's left Cleveland, he's been with Boston, ass. Brooklyn, you see how that turned out.
I don't put it all on him though.
I don't either. I'm just saying, like, wherever he's been, them niggas just ain't paying out. Like, now you got to give it to yourself. Now you did say when them niggas went to Brooklyn, him and KD, you thought them niggas and him and then Harden.
It wasn't no ball. Pause. It wasn't like it was too many ball dominant people. But I don't think 2 is too many because then there's really not as many around that. But
yeah, I get you. I get you, but man, like this free agency thing is really weird. I definitely want to see Dame in Miami though. I think that if they make that deal happen, Miami goes top 3 in the West at this point. I mean, in the East at this point. And you got to give them over. If especially if James Harden don't go back to 76ers,
he going back
1-2.
He going back. He not going to Houston because then they just not that good.
But they ain't talking about that. They talking about what? Houston, not Houston, but New York.
Got no money like that.
Right.
New York gonna
talking about him going to the Knicks.
Yeah, that ain't gonna happen because they would have to give up too much to get him in. They would be overpaying for whatever they gave up to get him.
Hey, listen, if don't nobody else agree with you,
that boy alone felt like that about that Harden, ain't it?
So, but I like Harden. I do like Harden. Todd hate my man. I like Harden. I think he's great. I think he's a good player, but I think he's too late in his career to overpay for him. This ain't 6 years ago.
You're absolutely right.
So ain't no overpaying gonna happen. Y'all gonna get a fair value and that's if you really want him. I don't think New York really wants him because they got Brunson.
Draymond got paid.
Yeah, he did.
Good or bad?
Good for him. I think
Bad
it's good. I don't think it's bad for Golden State, but I think that y'all overpaid him. But he deserved to be. He's one person who deserved to be overpaid. But do I think that value wise, he's going to give you everything you need? As far as points, rebounds, being in the game, and not making bad decisions in crunch time, like things like that. I think that he means a lot to the culture of Golden State, but I do think that's overpaying him.
I know for
that fit.
Right.
I feel like it's a good value for Golden State because of what he brings and does for them.
25.
Anybody else? That's way too much money to be spending.
25 per. That's damn good.
I don't think Draymond gonna give you $25 million worth of work, my boy.
Y'all think? I think it was you, one of y'all. But you think Golden State done?
I don't.
Yeah.
I don't think they are.
I do. It's just natural progression. Like Steph isn't old, but he's older. Clay is old, he looks old. Draymond is old, he looks old.
Yeah.
But that's hard to say.
It's
that
not
Clay
hard to
is
say.
old.
He is old. He just had an injury. He got knee surgeries.
I'm saying an Achilles and a torn ACL.
In the NBA, that makes him old.
Shit.
It just does. At 33 with 2 bad knees and a bad ACL, Achilles.
Get rid of Clay, bring Dame.
You got CP3. Another old nigga.
That's what I was just about to say. Do you think that works out in Oakland?
I don't know how you could pay those people, how you can maneuver that, but yeah,
he's there. Like that's
I think it works. I think it works because I think it's, to me, could be kind of the same situation. Dame could run a point and Steph could run off of every pick and.
So you would trade CP for Dame
easily?
I would too.
But you can't. But you're not going to be able to trade CP for Dame.
You can, but you can't trade Dame for CP.
Right.
So you gotta have
something else. Draft capital or something.
Yeah, Clay, you gonna have to give
Steve Kerr. We need Steve Kerr in that dude.
And a draft pick, nigga. Fuck around with you.
So you can trade CP, but you can't trade.
But but you know that shit goes off the money. The money got to line up with, you know, if CP3's contract,
it got to be money and value.
Dang.
No,
of course.
Nah,
if they're just trying to move him,
they could both be getting $30 million. They could both be getting $30 million today, and then they're gonna say swap it out.
Shit, you never know.
No, you know that ain't.
I know. I wouldn't do that.
Nobody would.
I wouldn't do it.
I don't think.
But if a nigga saying he want to be traded, shit, nigga,
you're not gonna swap him.
Money and value.
Right.
A lot of NFL running backs speaking out about how they underappreciated, underpaid, not getting their value.
All right.
What's y'all thoughts on that?
Y'all niggas the new kickers.
Pretty much.
Kickers probably get paid more than the running back. They, like, if you think about it, a kicker might be a little bit more valued than a running back right now.
They're more valuable, but as far as value and money, no, they not. But you got to understand, the last 10 years, they've been getting rookie running backs and second-year running backs that come in and produce and give them what they need.
And they be hungry because as soon as you pay a running back, them niggas just fall apart.
Every running back that got paid then
fell apart.
Every last one of them. So we sorry, like it sucks to say that when Emmitt Smith and Barry Sanders was fighting for their money, they still was leading the team, but they were still always fighting for their money. Even as Barry Sanders and Emmitt Smith, they had to fight for their money.
Yeah, running back been a position that's been kind of like that for a while. I don't see it changing.
They did,
especially with the way the spread is. You just need somebody, just a guy.
Right. If you over 30, you can't run it back no more.
Yeah, you can't. You got to be good, but you know they don't need them for long. 2-3 years.
Name me one,
which means they're never gonna pay him.
Where's one over 30 running back?
Adrian Peters.
Yeah, that nigga about 66.
Try to come back.
I'm talking about who playing right now. He's
still looking for a job.
But what's crazy is like shit, nigga, you got younger niggas that ain't signed. Like Dalvin Cook still blows my fucking mind. Like,
it doesn't.
It's a free agent,
but
right
it
now.
doesn't because
they got to find the right fit and money for him.
He's been hurt a lot too. So that's the knock against running backs. Y'all get hurt a lot.
Okay, and that's fine.
If he'd have been healthy,
look at the season that he had last year.
He was hurt. He only played 11 games.
And what happened?
The nigga was productive as fuck.
He only played 11 games.
But what happened?
He got
kicked out.
I'm talking about to the Vikings. What happened with him?
They suck.
You can't put that on his shoulders.
But I'm saying that's the point in the value. Like I can pay him and then do what with him? Still go 8-8?
Because he only played 11 games. If he would have played those other 6, 7, 8 games and been productive, yeah, pay him. But he didn't, and that's what hurts those running backs. This quarterback playing every game, the wide receiver playing every game, cornerback playing every game. The running back plays 11, 12 games.
They was talking about the value of quarterbacks going up even more now because they're playing older. And with the new protections on quarterbacks, they going into their mid-30s now.
Mm-hmm. And that makes sense. Whether they're playing longer or not, they still the leader of the ship.
Yeah,
that's true.
They're still the leader of the ship.
True, but
and they've been playing older. Old quarterbacks was 36, 37, 38. 29-year-old running back is considered old.
Like I get when niggas saying plug her back in there, he gon', young hungry back, he gonna play.
It'll always be the unknown backs anyway.
Right. Yeah. It does.
The only one I could say that's
from
really
Ulster State or some
is
shit.
Christian McCaffrey right now, and I don't see why because he's been hurt too.
That's what I'm saying. They showing him the money each and every time.
He's still young. One time they gave it to him. One time
it was a lot. That's all you need is that one time a lot.
And you see what he did. He got it. You see what I'm saying? Like it don't make no sense.
I ain't paying.
Henry was the last one that got big pay. Henry got paid.
Now he's still alive though.
That nigga, man.
He's still alive. He's still alive and kicking. But last year he didn't play all the games. But that was the first year.
That's what I'm saying. Okay, he still. But then what?
So we'll see this year. we'll see. And I don't think Tennessee gonna be like that.
That's what I'm saying. Like you can't.
We're gonna see if he.
It's hard to see one that's gotten paid that was on a team that was close to being a championship.
That don't happen no more, man. It's quarterback. It's Patrick Mahomes. It's Joe Burrow.
And we haven't had a good running back story that went to a Super Bowl in God knows how long.
Y'all boys better learn how to be wide receivers.
It's very true.
Be dual threaded.
Like they all like right at this point is the receiver and the QB. That's it.
Being
maybe a defense.
You got to be all around. You got to know how to catch, run, block, get in the slot. You just got to
run.
You got to do more than run.
You got to be like a Marshall Faulk.
Yeah, running backs have
Ward Gunn, Kamara, kind of.
Yeah.
You got to be, and he ain't been as healthy because when they line him up back then, they need that hard 2 yards. It hurt. He won down there.
That showed, yeah.
It hurt,
you got
man.
them big bruises.
You can run the route, but you need them 2 yards.
That's crazy. You had somebody like a Jerome Bettis play 3,000 years like that.
Mike Allstott.
Yeah.
And they had the biggest shoulder pads in America.
Yeah. Big ass shoulder pad win ass nigga. Congratulations, man, in order to the Birmingham Stallions, man. On a second,
champs.
2-time champs, man, of the USFL.
Yeah.
Right here from Birmingham. They quarterback put on a show. He he got a what his name? McDonald?
Shit, I don't know.
McDonald.
He
was the league MVP.
Yeah.
And they were talking about him real heavy, saying that he should definitely be getting the call up to the NFL. Yeah. He was making some big ass throws.
Why?
I like his style. He can
first
run too.
Pass.
Alex Mago.
Man, he can run. He can throw.
Alex Mago.
That boy dropped one in that bitch.
Man, he put that bitch on the cheeser, wasn't it?
That nigga dropped that first one.
I like him, but they said that this is why these leagues are so important because it gives players like him. Because they say he was in camp before, but it just was so quick. He had to get out of there. Right. Whereas this, you get time to go from being a duck to a starter.
7th round by the Seattle Seahawks. They cut him. Got Geno as the starter. Man, you put that nigga in that bitch against Geno right now. But I will say this too: the level of competition may be different because you got NFL versus these guys, and these guys are buying for a job. But like that nigga could just play though. Like if you look at the game, that nigga can play. He throw a good ball.
He went to FIU.
You know what I'm saying? He can play.
And he got nice size. He can
run.
The NFL
truly
needs a developmental league.
Yeah, and that's what they're trying to do.
They're trying to do with this
need
shit.
a true because. Do you think is this the XFL has a chance? But
yeah, I mean, but if you shine in either one of them, you're gonna get a call.
Yeah.
So I'm not gonna shit on the XFL. You know,
but it definitely gonna get a call.
One better than the other yet?
I need another year to see. But if I had this,
I'm right here right now.
I think USFL.
Right.
And I don't know if it's because we got a Birmingham team we can look at it, but
and they don't have a lot of games. But look at them numbers, who like. Them damn good numbers, rule.
20 touchdowns, 5 picks, 1-to-4 ratio.
Here's
4
what
to
I
1
do
ratio,
think.
my man.
Look at the rushing yard too, who. Like I'm saying, that nigga can play.
Do you think both survive?
I hope so. With them niggas going back to back, I do see attendance going up for the Birmingham squad.
So when does the XFL play, or when does it start?
When they stop.
No, the XFL done already. They went first.
They don't show did. That's what I'm saying. So they'll never own at the same time. I don't think.
XFL started first.
No, I don't know. I don't
might have to merge them.
They truly don't have a one league that's developmental. So for it to go straight to 2 and for them both to be successful, I don't think it happens. But I don't know which one because it does to me. It seems like the XFL is a bit more flash, a bit more out there, a bit more. But this seems like better football.
Yeah.
So I don't know. We'll see. I'm gonna go with the one that has the better football. The USFL makes it.
Yeah,
it's tough to say.
Yeah. They're probably gonna have to add more teams, of course. But that's of course.
What is about 8 right now, something like that?
Ain't that many teams.
That's what I'm saying. I wonder, and I know they may not ever be able to work it out, but if they could work out a deal where they combine both leagues, because it's 8 over here, 8 over here. That's a 16-team league. You know, y'all doing the same thing essentially.
Pretty much.
And that might make it more viable to stay long term. The NFL might get behind it and support it a little bit more. You know what I mean?
A little bit more money because they got some money to give. Look like
champions of one league play the champions of the other league for the Super Bowl or the
make it
XFL
divisions.
Bowl.
This the West, this the East. Boom.
You grade a certain way, you get a shot at the NFL.
See, look at the dummies, man.
Look at that.
And that's like that. That's like when the old AFL and the NFL first played.
Yeah. Did y'all see this week? Dope news. TSU Tennessee State University just announced that they're launching their first ever HBCU hockey team.
Yeah.
That's dope.
That is dope.
Gonna be out there like that at the skating ring, like T.I.
So them boys gonna get beat 52 to goddamn 3.
They gonna have to go through their growing pains though, but that's what's needed in order for it to grow. But you know how it go once we get into something.
I think sport. I was just about to say, hockey is a sport that if you introduce us to it, probably we might
gonna master that shit.
And the hard part is to get to skate.
Yeah.
We're not gonna like to not walk around without teeth, but you know.
Yeah.
We'll try.
You can wear your Michael Jordan tennis shoes.
Yeah.
But you can wear your Michael Jordan skate.
He gonna have some.
Yeah, get your skate.
Jordan 11 skates. Got these Jordan 11 skates on.
Them hoes be fresh. See, that's the kind of shit hockey might need.
We're gonna be spattered up out there.
You gonna have
Them boys not addressed. Not slide nowhere. But no, I think hockey one of them sports that if you teach us, I remember trying to play hockey when I was in Wisconsin. My mom was like, "Your ass ain't going to play no goddamn hockey." I just want to play. Nope.
She knew what she was talking about.
I could have been out here like Gretzky, nigga.
Stoczky.
Nigga said Stoczky. That's it. There you go. Put my face on a Wayne Gretzky jersey, nigga.
Make sure it's a team with green or something.
That nigga said Stoczky.
Wow. In the puck. Yeah, they're pucking.
Nigga hater.
Trash. Mama told you right. You gonna come in here with broke ankles.
Crazy hell, boy. I would have been too live out there.
Good job going run the football, man.
Damn, fuck you. Moving on into the dummy of the week.
Dumb
Stupid ass dummy. Patty LaBelle.
Yeah.
Bring your ass to the principal's office.
Definitely.
I know you're a legend. I understand that you put in work, but you need to stop getting on the stage to honor somebody like a Tina Turner and don't know the damn words to the song.
She ain't get no practice time?
I don't know if y'all saw, but during the BET Awards, she called herself doing the tribute for Tina Turner, and she didn't know none of the words to the song.
Man.
Even told the crowd, "Come on, cut me some slack. I don't know the words."
No.
Yeah.
How the hell you give how you get a
though.
tribute, or how you pick to give a tribute to somebody and you don't know none of the words?
Are you in charge of the girl?
That nigga
Dummy.
did.
Right. Are you in charge?
of the girl?
Right.
And Tina, how you mess up this? I mean, how you mess up this set?
Hey, that's not Tina.
I know not Tina, but how you mess up this
Dummy.
Tina set is what I meant.
Yeah.
Like, look at that Tina set. It looks amazing.
Yeah, well, she didn't know the words. And so for that, Patty LaBelle, you are the dummy of the week.
Dummy.
Dumbass, stupid ass dummy. Nah, I ain't gonna call her stupid ass dummy, but
Don't do the elder. She like 79, man.
dumb dummy.
Well, still go
Dummy
listen to
shit,
the
that's the
words.
dumb of the week. Shit.
Blame her. You don't give her a team no blame or the BET Awards blame for her not knowing.
Nigga, ultimately,
Like,
you up on the
you got
stage singing her song.
Hey, Ms. LaBelle, would you like to give Tina Turner's?
Yes.
What song?
Okay, well, we gonna need you to know this by this night.
Okay, I
okay,
know it.
cool. I'm finna turn it on.
She's
now and
not
listen to it.
38. She's 79.
I don't care nothing about it. Nigga. You know some of the words of her song, though.
That nigga just know Patty Pies.
Pie be here, boy.
Dummy.
In other news and information we forgot to add on, it's the 4th of July. Happy 4th of July.
Enjoy, man.
Don't come over here with all y'all extra woke shit. I
you be
celebrate
us.
the 4th of July. Shit.
I celebrate anything you grill for. I'm grilling.
I'm off. I'm celebrating. That's all I
I
care
ain't
about.
worried about
Can't
nothing
eat
about
chicken.
Yeah.
Yeah, watermelon,
man.
barbecue
Before the 4th of
watermelon.
July?
I did this on the wrong time.
Yeah, just thought it was Wednesday.
So, yeah.
See how that work.
I probably still won't do it, but still.
Yeah, you will. You is. You said it now, so it's in the
Yeah,
atmosphere.
it's,
Right-
there.
right
It's
after-
out there.
Nigga,
But I
watermelon chicken.
I gotta get through work first. If I can get through work, I'm
Yo, nigga eating food, watermelon and chicken.
Right.
look at you.
You know watermelon.
Ain't it so
like,
cool
you
that we can
run.
say shit like that and nobody else can?
Watermelon and chicken.
They gonna do.
You gonna get your house up.
Dummy.
You watermelon chicken eating ass nigga.
Michael Jordan.
That should have been the dumb of the week. Who the fuck did that? One of them companies did that for Juneteenth. I know it was old, but it just came out. One of them companies on
yeah.
Juneteenth, they had watermelon and chicken in the break
Damn
room
sure did.
for their employees.
I'm gonna eat this shit though, but come on, now, y'all know what y'all doing.
Man,
You just find shit like that just amazing to me.
like
How
nobody
they, how
thought
they
it through.
keep doing this over and over
What
and over again.
if it was a black person idea?
How you let that black person get you in trouble? I do some shit like that. Yeah, man, you know, it would be good. We love watermelon chicken. Put it in there.
Smith, you're fired.
Fire.
They discriminated against me.
Dummy.
I'm going to grill, man. I'm going home and grill, man. I'm going
When? Tonight? Today?
I'm going to chill and grill.
What you gonna grill?
Probably some chicken. Not watermelon. Ain't putting the watermelon on the grill, man.
Yeah, you don't bump one.
You gonna put some fish on the grill?
Nah, that's corny. That's cornball.
Any other news and information we forgot to add on?
We didn't add it at all, man.
All right, well, on that note, we'll be back next week like we never left, because like we say every week, we never leave. You
Oh, it was
dig?
IKEA. IKEA had the fried chicken and watermelon to honor Juneteenth. Dummies.
No, that's old. That ain't it.
Oh, Dad, that's from 2021.
Right, see? Cut our show off.
Get me out of there.
Dummy.
3-year-old.